Are you struggling to find that perfect gift for the ones you love and care about, or maybe just for yourself? Well, today I've got you covered. As someone who's all about self-care, wellness, and thyroid healthy living, I have found some amazing wellness gifts over the years that I not only love but use in my daily life because nothing says I care more than a gift that can help someone live better and feel better. So, whether you're shopping for that special someone, for the thyroid thriver in your life, or making your own wish list, I'll be sharing my 5 favorite wellness gifts with you in this special episode. Let's dig in. Hello, friends, and welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Ginny Mahar, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 of my favorite wellness gifts, whether you're shopping for someone else or making your own wish list. You're going to love these finds. I recommend these products because I use them regularly as part of my own wellness routine or for gifting. And I've also got some exclusive discount codes to share with you on these, which companies have generously provided to me as affiliate partners. So, full disclosure, this is not a sponsored post. These are products I genuinely use and love and want to share with you and provide you with discounts on. And some of those discount codes or links in the show notes are, of course, affiliate links, meaning that I may earn a small commission if you make a purchase through them at no cost to you. If you've been enjoying my content, this is actually a really great way to support my work. And really, it's just a win-win. I get to share some awesome products with you, and you get a discount. So good for everyone. Okay, without further ado, let's get started with the first of my 5 favorite wellness gifts. So, Peak Teas. I am obsessed with Peak Teas, and I'm one of their biggest fans and most loyal customers. Why? Well, because Peak Teas are different than your typical tea. They're not loose leaf, they're not in tea bags, they're actually tea crystals. So if you're a tea lover, Peak's tea crystals are a serious game changer. They use this amazing process that's called cold brew crystallization. So they cold brew the tea leaves for up to 8 hours. It extracts all the good stuffs, antioxidants, phytonutrients, but without any of the bitterness. And then they gently dry it at low temperatures, and that turns it into crystals. And then those will dissolve instantly in hot or cold water. So there's no steeping, no mess. There's just pure clean tea that's ready when you are. They come in these little packets that you can tear open and pour into your mug and just add water. And one of my favorite things about this is that they're so convenient and travel friendly. I've always got a few packets of Peak in my purse or my backpack. I love how convenient Peak teas are, but I have to say really hooked me is how they test for toxins like mold, heavy metals, pesticides. So you really know that you're getting a tea that's super pure and thyroid friendly. They've really kind of taken the tea game to a whole new level, and I'm here for it. They're packed with antioxidants. They're super easy to prepare, and the flavors are just mwah, so good. The Sun Goddess matcha is my regular go-to morning drink when I need some calm, focused energy. And you can check out my YouTube video on Marvelous Matcha served 2 ways, hot or iced, if you want to see exactly what goes into my morning beverage. I'll put that link in the show notes. But yeah, I've been drinking Peak every day for years. I just turned 48, and one thing people often ask me about is my skin and how I take care of it. And Peak teas really are a big part of my skincare. It's wellness from the inside out, and I consider it a part of my routine for that inner glow. Now, some of my other Peak favorites are their bee tea fountain and passion fruit green tea, but honestly, I haven't tried one I don't like. You can use my exclusive link to get 15% off your Peak order. I'll put that discount link in the show notes for you. And trust me, you or your tea loving friends are going to love Peak teas. Okay, next up, let's talk about the higher dose infrared sauna blanket. This is an absolute must have for at home wellness. So try to imagine the relaxation of hitting the sauna without having to leave your house or install a full-size sauna unit. This was a self-care gift that I gave myself a few years back, and they've updated the design a little bit, but since then, I've used it so much and I absolutely love it for reducing inflammation, melting away stress, gentle detox support. You know, sauna therapy is recommended over and over for those of us with Hashimoto's or hypothyroidism. It warms us up, it helps us sweat. It supports our built-in detox pathways, and it even raises your heart rate a bit. So it's kind of like getting a light workout while you're just laying there relaxing. And in the colder months, I love crawling into my sauna blanket and just soaking up that warmth and having a good sweat. Sometimes I like to pair my sauna session with a castor oil pack. I'll put that over my liver and just add an extra layer of detoxification support right from the comfort of my own bed. The infrared heat is super pain relieving and it's low EMF. So you know that higher dose has really taken care of that. There's also no need to leave the house or deal with public saunas, which, let's face it, can be kind of a germaphobe's nightmare. One insider tip here is if you're going to get the sauna blanket, I do suggest getting the sauna blanket insert, which is basically just like a little sleeping bag made of organic cotton towel material. So you can get in your birthday suit and then just wash that towel insert afterwards, because otherwise you do need to be fully clothed and then your clothes get sweaty and it's just a bunch of laundry. And that insert is just really nice and comfy and it just makes the whole thing super easy to use. I didn't get that initially, and then I ended up going back and ordering one later, and it was a worthwhile upgrade. So, another really cool thing about the higher dose sauna blanket is that for any other crazy crystal ladies out there like me, it's lined with crystals like amethyst and tourmaline, which just provides an extra dose of healing energy. It's seriously one of the most treasured wellness tools that I own. I do want to mention another super high impact wellness gift that's from this same company, Higher Dose, that I'm going to be asking Santa for this year, which is their PEMF mat. So PEMF stands for Pulsed Electromagnetic Field Therapy, and it combines that with infrared heat for the ultimate wellness experience. PEMF works by recharging your cells, improving circulation, and reducing inflammation, while that infrared heat promotes relaxation, detoxification, recovery, and just deep healing. And what I really love about the PEMF mat is that it's versatile. You can lay on it, you can put it on your desk chair, you can just plop it on the couch and relax in there or in your recliner in the evening. And it's also packed with amethyst, tourmaline, there's charcoal in there for detox, there's clay for balancing heat. Some of the thrivers in my community have raved about theirs, that it's perfect for stress relief, pain management, and just giving your body the support that it needs to feel amazing from the inside out. So, if you want to give a wellness gift that has a definite wow factor, both the higher dose sauna blanket and their PEMF mat make incredible options because they're not just thoughtful, they're really transformative. And the good people at Higher Dose have given me an exclusive discount code to share with my community. You can save 15% on any Higher Dose purchase with my code HypoChef15. That's HypoChef15, all one word, and you can use it to give yourself or someone you love the gift of feeling amazing. Next up, for any wine lovers out there, Dry Farm wines. Organic, low sugar, and no headaches the next morning. Yes, please. This is the perfect wine for your holiday toast, for your parties and celebrations. It makes a really wonderful hostess gift. Now, as thyroid patients, reducing or even eliminating alcohol is often the best choice. But if you're like me, you might still want the option to enjoy a glass of wine for special occasions or celebratory meals. And that's where Dry Farms really shines. For anyone looking for a cleaner, healthier wine experience, you need to know about Dry Farm. I honestly rarely drink anymore, but every holiday season I order a case of Dry Farm wines because I know I'm going to get some truly exceptional bottles. So, Dry Farm doesn't make their own wine. They're not a winery per se. What they do is they travel the world to source wines that are clean, low sulfite, and free of all the nasty chemical additives and flavorings and sugars that a lot of mass-produced wines are loaded with these days. So that means no more flushing, no more instant headaches, no more waking up the next day feeling like you made a huge mistake. Instead, you can just enjoy a glass of wine without worrying about how it's going to make you feel for the next 2 days. What I also love about Dry Farm wines is how committed they are to sustainability and supporting family-owned wine producers. I feel like thyroid-friendly products are often like that, meaning that They're sustainable and they're free of just so much of the junk that now goes into most wines. They seek out small artisanal winemakers who grow their grapes organically or biodynamically and who craft their wines the old world way, meaning without additives or shortcuts. So not only does that make for a much cleaner wine, but it also means that every bottle has its own unique character. We've tasted some really exceptional wines from Dry Farm, and you're not going to find any of them at the grocery store, which is part of what makes them such special gifts. A bottle of Dry Farm wines is a guaranteed conversation starter. It's unique, it's thoughtful, and every time I share them with people or share with them about Dry Farm, I hear from people how they're having a harder and harder time drinking mass-produced domestic wines. There's so many side effects. So people are really grateful to know that there's options out there that they can still enjoy and be able to function the next day. Plus, you can feel good knowing that you're giving a gift that is so high quality. If you want to try Dry Farm wines for yourself, you can use my affiliate link and you will get a bonus bottle of wine with your first order for 1 penny. So it's a pretty sweet deal. Again, I will put that link in the show notes for you so you can check it out and set yourself up for some health conscious sipping this season. Fourth on the list is my favorite water filter because water is life, right? Having clean, safe, and great tasting water is so important, not just for your overall health, but especially for your thyroid health. And the Epic Pure water filter really delivers on all of that and more. I like this filter because it just ensures that every sip you take is going to be free from contaminants like chlorine, fluoride, heavy metals, pesticides, and microplastics. It was actually rated #1 this year by the Environmental Working Group for a reason. And it's the same one that we've been using at home every single day for the past, I don't know, 2, 3 years, I'd say. Before I found the Epic Pure, I was using a reverse osmosis system, which, while it was effective, it was also super costly to maintain. I felt like I was always replacing filters and it stripped the water of all its minerals. We need those minerals. Many of those naturally occurring minerals in our water are electrolytes, which means that they help that hydration actually get into our cells and hydrate us. So with reverse osmosis, it takes that out along with the contaminants, which meant that I had to add those minerals back in with mineral drops. So when my RO system broke, I decided to go a different route and try the Epic Pure. And honestly, I haven't looked back. Not only is it way more affordable and easy to maintain, but the water tastes incredible. My family loves it. You know, investing in a good water filter is such a simple way to upgrade your health while cutting down also on not just toxins, but single-use plastic bottles, which are full of endocrine disrupting chemicals, by the way. Also, most countertop filters and filter pitchers do not remove chlorine and fluoride from the water, whereas the Epic Pure does. This is super important for us as thyroid thrivers because chlorine and fluoride are both known thyroid disrupting chemicals and they're added on purpose to many municipal water supplies. So that's something that really sets this filter apart from the others. A good water filter makes a really thoughtful and practical gift, and it's a great way to elevate your own daily routine. Staying hydrated and drinking lots of water is key to feeling your best. So don't undermine your own wellness efforts by drinking water that contains microplastics, heavy metals, thyroid disrupting chemicals, and other stuff that's just harmful to your health. Epic's also a really great company. They're based out of Boulder, Colorado, so you can check them out. Check out their Epic Pure water filter, and you can take 20% off your order with the code HYPOCHEF. Once again, that's 20% off with the code HYPOCHEF. Finally, let's talk about Sip Herbals, a coffee alternative that's caffeine-free, thyroid-friendly, adrenal-friendly, AIP-friendly, and perfect for those chilly mornings when you want something warm without the caffeine. What really stands out to me about Sip is the flavor. It's made with roasted chicory, but it has that rich coffee taste. And part of what makes it so yummy is that it's also got carob in it, which gives it a hint of really chocolatey richness. So with Sip, you get all that coziness of coffee without the jitters, without anxiety, without stomach issues that caffeine or that acidic coffee can sometimes bring. As a thyroid patient, I know how important it is to avoid overloading my adrenals with too much caffeine. So I don't drink much coffee. Like I said, I stick to my matcha in the morning, but I love the taste of coffee. And Sip Herbals is kind of my go-to when I want a coffee drink, but without the actual coffee. It's my go-to for a second cup of something in the morning or as an afternoon pick-me-up. But here's what I really like about them. Sip isn't just a coffee substitute that tastes delicious, it's also good for you. So the main ingredients are dandelion and chicory root, which are fantastic for supporting liver health, digestive health, and gentle detoxification, which is all of which are important for us as thyroid thrivers. Chicory is high in prebiotics, which are great for your gut health. Prebiotics are essentially food for the beneficial bacteria in your gut. So you're getting some gut supportive benefits here. And dandelion is known for being very supportive to the liver. So not only are you doing your gut health a favor, you're supporting your body's primary detoxification organ. And that is one of the most thyroid healthy things that you can do because your liver is where so much of our thyroid hormone is converted into its active form. I really love their signature roast from Sip Herbals called Fojo, but they've come out with some really yummy flavors lately. I've been loving their salted maple blondie and their cinnamon roll flavors, which are as delicious as they sound. And the best part is that these aren't just added flavors or quote natural flavors. The flavor comes from actual ingredients. Like the salted maple blondie has actual maple and sea salt in it. And the cinnamon roll, which really tastes exactly like a cinnamon roll, contains actual cinnamon and vanilla bean. So it's kind of hard to find something like that these days. You can enjoy Sip however you like. You can do loose leaf, or they have these convenient biodegradable tea bags that are made from plant fiber. I personally love adding a splash of my favorite dairy-free creamer for that latte-like experience. It's just like a warm hug in a cup, and knowing it's supporting my thyroid and my gut health without straining my adrenal health just makes it even better. You can get 10% off your SIP order with the code HYPOCHEF. That's HYPOCHEF for 10% off. So whether you're looking for just a thoughtful surprise for your wellness-minded friends or family, or just want to treat yourself to a healthier coffee alternative, Sip Herbals is a great choice. And it's a small change that can actually make a really big difference in your daily routine. So there you have it. 5 wellness gifts that are as thoughtful as they are practical. I use and love every single one of these, and I'm so excited to share them with you today. All the affiliate links and codes can be found in the description, so you can shop and save while also supporting my channel. If you'd like more wellness gift ideas, be sure to check out my Amazon storefront. I've got tons of great gift ideas in there. Thank you so much for watching today and for your support this year. I'd love to hear which of these wellness gifts you're most excited to try, so share with us in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Ginny Mahar, the Hypothyroid Chef, wishing you happy cooking, happy thriving, and the best of health. See you next time.